Good evening and welcome. Tonight we will be going over the history and geography of Central Ostrobothnia in Finland. This is, besides the Islands down there, which I've already covered, the smallest region of Finland. There's not a lot here. It is mostly beautiful lake landscape left over from glaciers scraping against the land as they retreated from the Ice Age. And that's pretty much it. There is a coastline here on the Gulf of Bothnia, where you can find the capital and largest town, Kokkola, over here. Which, I would say capital city, but it's definitely not a city. There's no cities here. They're all very teeny tiny. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a lot of farmland, it's a lot of lakes, it's a lot of natural beauty, which we'll take a look at on Google Earth, but not a lot has happened here. Finland has a very rich, amazing history, but none of it happened here, except for one event that I found. So let me tell you about it. So Kokkola it's been around for a long time. People have been living here for ages. But Kokkola was formerly built up by the Swedes, because this area was part of Sweden at that time, in order to be a shipping area for the tar trade. And the flag of this region is still a barrel of tar on fire. Very inspiring flag. It eventually became an area for shipbuilding as well. But our weird historical event happened on June 7th, 1854. It was part of the Crimean War, specifically the Åland War. And Great Britain had their warships and gunboats here in the Gulf of Bothnia. When they came here to attack, the people fought back. Or I should say, the Navy that was stationed here fought back, had a battle, and they managed to capture one of the British gunboats, and they hauled it back to the land and kept it. When the war was over, Great Britain was like, hey, can we have our boat back? And they said no. They said, absolutely not. We stole this boat. We're keeping the boat. And Great Britain asked for this boat back many times, very politely, very formally, just, hey, you guys have had this boat since 1854. It's crumbling and all that, but it is our property. Can we have it back? And every time it's been a very hard no. You cannot have the boat back. It is our boat. We stole it. It's ours. And that boat is still there today. We'll take a look at it on Google Earth in a second. They've still kept that boat. They took it. They're not giving it back. I greatly admired that. As a Leo, that has a lot of Leo energy to it. You stick to your guns, literally. Literally. And you don't ever go back on anything. It's just once you've made up your mind, that's it. That boat is staying there forever. It's property of Britain, but it's not moving. It's not going anywhere. That is the only interesting historical fact I found here. All the rest is just what pertains to the rest of Finland, with Russia occupying it, independence, the various wars, including World War II. It's really followed the history of Finland. There's still a lot of Swedish speakers in this area, from it being, all of Finland was once part of Sweden, but it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away from Sweden anyway. But that's pretty much all I've got for you in Central Ostrobothnia, which is such a great name. Ostrobothnia being an ancient region. You can see South Ostrobothnia here. This is just Ostrobothnia, it looks like. I thought this was west, because that's North Ostrobothnia. Anyway, even pertaining to ancient Ostrobothnia. Not a lot happened here, even then. So, that being said, let's head over to the tablet. There's not a lot to show you, but I do have a boat to show you, and some beautiful nature. So, let's head over to the tablet and take a look. Let's go. Here we are in central Ostrobothnia. I don't know why I like that name so much. It just like rolls off the tongue very nicely. Central Ostrobothnia. Let's zoom out so you can see exactly where we are in the world. Here's beautiful Finland. Up here in the north of Europe alongside Sweden, Norway, and Russia. Estonia just across the way. And you can see from above just how lake-filled Finland is down here. And like I said, this was all glaciated ice once upon a time. And as it melted, it retreated north and just melted this land, creating this lakey flat landscape. And that is very true here in central Ostrobothnia. Let me make sure that everything is on, and it is okay. We can look at, because we were just here in central Finland the other day. I think this slideshow, yeah, I think we did look at this. But it also overlaps into central Ostrobothnia. So we'll take a quick look. We already looked at this slideshow literally like a week and a half ago. But it's all cute and quaint, isn't it? It's a beautiful little area. It really gives you a good overview of what it's like here. You can see some of the farmland down there. It says it's a little forest. No pictures though. Many, many lakes. Many, many, many. But yeah, it's a really big one there. Not as big as the ones we saw in central Finland, but big nonetheless. Yeah, that's just plain Ostrobothnia down there. That's when we'll talk about Ostrobothnia history, but not for a long time. Look at this landscape here. That is super marshy. It's literally like a marsh by what I can tell here. Or maybe it's just farmland that was just recently plowed. That could be it too. Let's see if this gives us any clues. Oh wow, it's a little camping area. How quaint is that? Yeah, this area gives me the impression of it just being the place where people's summer homes are. It's a big thing in Finland. Just like a little countryside area. And some of these towns are Sami names. The Sami being the indigenous people of Finland who live much farther north nowadays. But let's look at Kokkola. I owe you a boat. Let's see if I remember where it is. I believe it's down. It's near the river. Let's see. It's called English Park, I assume because of the boat. I believe this is it. Or it's along here somewhere. Let's take a look. That's Brita Maria Park, which has some nice playgrounds, and there's Hollyhocka, like Hollywood. Alright, that's not it then. Let's see if I can remember where it is. What's that? It's not it, but Alkokari. I'm not sure, but it's this big cube. Looks like it's some kind of memorial or maybe an art piece. It's really pretty in the snow. Oh, it is a memorial of some kind, but there's no way I can read that. Plus, it's most likely in Finnish. Oops. Don't strafe you, please. No, stop. Well, I don't want to not stay, at least. Alright. Oh, there we go. I was so close. It was on the other side. English Park. And here we can find the boat. Boathouse and gunboat. It's in there, all preserved. It's a statue of a guy. It's a drawing of what it looked like. You can see how it looks today. It's really falling apart, but it's in its own little house. And that's where it will remain. They're not giving it back. I assume this is the history of the boat. Little canal there, a little river. You can see everything about the English gunboat. There it is. The Halkokari skirmish, 1854. They stole a boat. There it is. By far the most interesting thing I found about this town. Otherwise, as you can see, it's just a nice little suburby area. I think it was like population 40,000 or something. There's the big port area. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I did see this. It didn't have pictures, but it says the European Skating Academy. So I wonder if this area is like housing for people traveling here to learn some skating. I assume ice skating or figure skating. But that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Why don't we tap on some random towns and see if they have any pictures? Nope. How about Koskenmaa? Nope. How about this one by the lake? Nope, there's not much here, you guys. It's like someone commented on the Central Finland video, like, yeah, there's like nothing here. Nothing ever happens here. And this is like double down on that. There's definitely nothing here. Kanus, I think, was the next largest town. But as you can see, it's pretty rinky-dink. Someone also said that the Google Earth pictures in Central Finland were also very old. So maybe it looks very different nowadays, but this is all I got for you. Big snowy place here in Finland. Looks like they got good skiing slopes here. But that's pretty much it. See if there's anything along the coast. Oh yeah, all these little islands are part of it too. I did find a shipwreck out here. That looks like a ferry area. There's a loud car outside. Let's see. I think it was over here. I found an old shipwreck. Yeah, right here. The Marienborg. Look at that. It's seen better days. That thing is almost disintegrated. Goodness, looks like the Titanic. But yeah, let's finish off looking at this lighthouse. It's a perfectly good lighthouse. Look how cute. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this style of content, please consider subscribing, especially if you liked this kind of video, because we're going to another place in the world that doesn't have a lot of pictures. That's Jenny. But it does have some interesting ones. We are going back to Indonesia. We are going to see the highest point in Indonesia, Puncak Jaya, which is also the world's highest mountain on an island. Pretty great. So be sure to subscribe so you won't miss out. We're also going to see the world's largest gold mine. You're going to want to see that. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments. I hope that you found this video to be relaxing and educational. Let me know any grudges that you've kept. I know I've told the story of my Cordelia before, I think on lives, but I've had a couple grudges in my life. I've held on to things just because. Let me know if you've ever done those as well. I hope that you found this video relaxing and educational, and I hope that you have a good night. There's a cat crying at the door. Holy moly.